Good evening, children. Join the live classes as we have decided. I have shared the link in the group. You can write message who has joined. Very good, children. Come fast. Come fast. Ask other children also so that we may start. Do it fast. I have shared the link in a 10th class group, or already we created a group. Join fast. As and when the children join, we will start. Come children fast. On your request, we have organized this one. Come more and more children. Today we are going to study unification of Germany. Ask other children also to come fast so that we can start. You can keep your notebooks with you. So whatever the points I am telling you, systematically you note them down, and the classes which we are starting from today are going to very important from the point of view of your CBSE exams. So kindly note the questions and answers and whatever I am teaching you from today. These are the most important topic and questions. Okay, we start. 12th student have joined, and uh, like more and more. Unification of Germany, you keep your notebook ready. Yes, we start. Let them keep joining other students. Like the video fast, and only 11 have joined right now out of 65 students. So join fast. Today's topic will be unification of Germany, very important for CBSE exam point of view, and the is in what way I am telling you, you keep the topics and points note down and understand the sequence and important points I am telling you, so that, and frame the answer as I am telling you, so it will help you to learn the answer very easily. Unification of Germany. Let other students come fast. Come children, come fast. Don't waste time. Like the video, and we are going to start within 2 minutes. Inform the other children also. Call your friends or class, whatever your colleagues are. Call them. From tomorrow we will start 8 to 8:15, between 8 to 8:15. Join fast and like the video. I am not able to see your comment also. Come children, more and more. Today we will discuss unification of Germany. Okay, let's start. It has been 5 to 6 minutes. The unification of Germany. This is very important question from the CBSE exam point of view. So you keep noting down what I am teaching you. Kaiser William I of Prussia. Note it in your notebook. Kaiser William I of Prussia. So the German Empire headed by Kaiser William I of Prussia, and this unification of Germany was proclaimed in the Palace of Versailles in 1871. Very important date and time, 1871. On this year, this unification of Germany was proclaimed in the Hall of Mirrors in the Palace of Versailles. Kaiser William I of Prussia. Unification of Germany was headed by Kaiser William I of Prussia, and this unification of Germany was proclaimed in the Palace of Versailles. And in the Palace of Versailles, specifically Hall of Mirrors. It is the hall inside the Palace of Versailles. So note it down, Kaiser William I of Prussia. Second thing is that unification of Germany or German unification was a long and complicated process. Unification of Germany was a long and complicated process. It was not a process of single day. It was a long process. How we will come to know? In the beginning of 19th century. I told you 19th century. In the beginning of 19th century means 1801 to 19th century is starting. So in the beginning of 19th century, Germany was not a unified country. Unification completed and proclaimed in 1871. But when the 19th century starts in 1801, on that time, Germany was not a unified country. It was divided into small geographical areas. So, but a collection of 39 autocratic states. At that time, in the beginning of 19th century, Germany was not a unified country, but it was a collection of 39 autocratic states. 39 autocratic states. The name of Germany was not there at that time in the starting of the 19th century. Otto von Bismarck. Second important character of unification of Germany was Otto von Bismarck. Note it down. First was Kaiser William I of Prussia. He was the king of Prussia, and the prime minister, chief minister of Prussia. King of Prussia was Kaiser William I, and chief minister of Prussia was Otto von Bismarck. So Otto von Bismarck is called the chief architect of German nation. So this is the important personalities in unification of Germany. two personalities are very, very important. The base role starts of Napoleon also, but we will discuss it a bit later. But Kaiser William I, the King of Prussia, and second Otto von Bismarck, the chief minister of the King of Prussia, means Kaiser William I, chief minister. So Otto von Bismarck is called chief architect of German unification. Now, this is clear. Second point is, steps were already underway as early as during the time of Napoleon Bonaparte. The steps for the unification of Germany already taken by Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte made a German confederation of 39 states. Keep it in mind, this confederation was purely economic. Means Napoleon Bonaparte made a confederation of 39 areas or 39 states. For what purpose? For the trade purpose. Means that had been set by Napoleon and was left untouched by the Treaty of Versailles 1815. Means when the Versailles Treaty took place in 1815 by Napoleon, this confederation of 39 states was untouched. Means no changes were done during the Treaty of Versailles in 1815. So it was a purely economic confederation. But for unification of a country, political unification is also required. So what I am going to tell you, what is the important thing is that the base of unification starts in the early 19th century by Napoleon itself, because he unified Germany as 39 confederations for the trade purpose. Means economic unification preceded political unification in 1834. This economic unification was done in the starting of the 19th century. This unification of economic unification preceded by political unification, which started in 19. Okay, children, there is some problem in connection, so we start again. So what does the thing mean? Economic unification means these 39 states were unified for the purpose of trade. Means they can trade with each other without any hindrances, without any obstacle, without any taxes. So after this economic unification in 1834, this political unification took place. A custom union, Zollverein, keep it in mind, Zollverein was a custom union allowing unhindered movement of goods, capital and people, was formed at the initiative of Prussia and joined by most of the German states. In the starting I told you this unification was headed by Prussia, the King Kaiser William I. So this Kaiser William I made a union, custom union, that is called custom union, and name of this custom union was Zollverein. This custom union allowed unhindered movement of goods, capitals and people, and it was formed at the initiative of Prussia and joined by most of the German states, 39 German states. Growth of railroads and heavy industries by private capital in Prussia provided the German state adequate support. So private capital means the private persons were interested in railroad development or growth, heavy industries growth. So it supported German states for the unification. Next point is, unification initiative was also taken in 1848, but it was failed though. The Frankfurt Parliament under the Liberal initiative took initiative for the unification, made a concerted attempt to create the different regions of German Confederation into nation state. So in 1848, Frankfurt Parliament, the liberals I told you in the class what does the liberal means. So the people who are liberal, who wanted constitutional monarchy. Liberal means the people of Germany who wanted to bring in a country a constitutional monarchy. So these liberals in Frankfurt Parliament in 1848 tried their best to unify Germany as a nation state, but they were failed. Bismarck followed a policy of blood and iron. Third important character comes Bismarck. First was Kaiser William first, that is prime minister, that is a king of Prussia. Second important character was Otto von Bismarck, chief minister of Prussia, and third important character was Bismarck, followed by a policy of blood and iron. So blood and iron policy was launched and followed by Bismarck for German unification. So blood and iron policy is related to unification of Germany. Keep it in mind. It may occur in objective questions also. So 3 wars fought over 7 years. So Otto von Bismarck, in the leadership of Otto von Bismarck for the unification of Germany, 3 wars were fought during 7 years period. With which countries these wars fought? First one is Denmark, second one is Austria, and France. With these three, France means Napoleon. With these 3 countries for the unification of Germany, Otto von Bismarck fought 3 wars in 7 years and ended in Prussian victory. And Prussia was leading the unification of Germany, means Prussia was winner, means unification completed. So these 3 wars ended in Prussian victory, which completed the process of political unification. So political unification of Germany was engineered on the main foundation of economic unification. Keep it in mind. Very important fact is that unification of Germany, political unification of Germany was based on the economic unification of Germany, which was done in starting of the 19th century and which was done by Napoleon Bonaparte. So it was very important role of Napoleon Bonaparte in the unification of Germany, because he did economic unification of Germany before the political unification of Germany. And another point is homogeneity of language, means same language was used in all the 39 states before the unification. It brought the sense of nation state, and strong nationalist cultural movement started through this. So like this, unification of Germany completed, and the important personalities in this was Kaiser William I of Prussia, chief minister. Another chief minister was Otto von Bismarck, and blood and iron policy started by Bismarck. Otto von Bismarck, right? This is same Otto von Bismarck, chief minister. Next important questions we take. A small question we take. Like Giuseppe Mazzini. Who was Giuseppe Mazzini? In exam it may occur. Who was Giuseppe Mazzini? First, he was born in Genoa in 1807. He was born in Genoa in 1807 in a middle class family. And as a young man of 24, when he was 24 years old, he was sent into exile in 1831 for attempting a revolution in Liguria. So he attempted for a revolution in Liguria. So he was exiled in the age of 24 in 1831. He was an Italian revolutionary and an important figure in liberal nationalism. Giuseppe Mazzini was an Italian revolutionary and he was an important personality and figure in liberal nationalism. He was committed to oppose monarchical form. Keep it in mind for what these revolutionaries were fighting. They were fighting for bringing constitutional monarchical rule. There was already monarchical rule. Only king was in power, but they wanted constitutional monarchical rule, means the rule was to be done according to the rule of a constitution. the king will be only symbolic, not a whole power will be exercised by the king. So he was committed to oppose monarchical forms and fight for liberty and freedom. This Giuseppe Mazzini. He believed God intended nations to be natural units of mankind. This was the thinking of Giuseppe Mazzini about the nation concept. What was nation according to the Giuseppe Mazzini? So he believed God intended nations to be natural units of mankind. Natural units, not artificial. So nobody has the right to rule over the mankind. And Italy could not continue to be a patchwork of small states and kingdoms. So he did not like that Italy remains divided into small states and geographical areas. It had to be forged into a single unified republic within a wider alliance of nations. So he thought that Italy had to be forged, Italy had to be made into a single unified republic within a wider alliances of nations. Many of the nations come into alliance and make a single country that will be called Italy. He wanted this. So what does the republic means? I told you, the whenever in a country the head of the country is elected through the elections, that country is called republic. For this he sought to put together a coherent program for a unitary Italian republic. So he became member of secret society. I told you he made some of the secret society, and in starting he became the member of a secret society. The name of that secret society was Carbonari. Very important. Carbonari was a secret society during the or before the unification of Italy, and Giuseppe Mazzini became the member of this secret society. To involve the youth in revolutionaries activity, he founded the underground secret societies. Giuseppe Mazzini founded some underground secret societies. One was Young Italy in Marseilles and Young Europe in Bern. 2. Marseilles, Italy in Young Italy, and Bern, Young Europe. These were the Young Italy and Young Europe. Following his model, secret societies were set up in other countries, Germany, France, and Poland, besides Italian parts. So, following his model, Giuseppe Mazzini's model, other countries were also establishing these secret societies for their freedom. Mazzini's relentless opposition to monarchy and his vision of democratic republic frightened the conservatives, liberals and conservatives. These on the basis of the concept they were following, the people of the country or states were divided into two parts. The people who were following the traditional thinking and supporting the monarchical rule, these were called conservatives, and the people who wanted to bring constitutional monarchical rule with some traditional ruling a bit, not completely traditional. So these were called liberals. The liberals wanted revolution and freedom and unification, and conservatives were pertinent. These conservatives wanted to remain and keep this traditional rule of monarchical form. So we end today's session, and tomorrow we will take in very smooth way. Today there was some disturbance. Okay, children. So we came to know Giuseppe Mazzini and unification of Germany. Very important topic these are, and thank you so much.